fast and you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
Okay, baby. Jackie Nicole here, Money Making Mama. And you click this because you're either tired of being broke or you want to become financially free or you want to get on the path to being financially free. But I cannot help but to, okay, the intro is T. Y'all can't even lie to me, baby. It's saying what it needs to say and giving what it's supposed to give. And if y'all know anything about me, I'm a whole Libra out here in these streets and I do everything with intention. So I do everything for a reason. And if you didn't really pay attention to the intro, baby, go back and listen to it. Okay? Go back and listen to it. And let me know if you agree. But it really don't matter because I know it's T. I know it's T. Point blank period. See, I was saying, okay, girl, get dressed and, get the video and you got to do this, you got to do that, baby. It is Saturday and I promised a video on Monday. I promised a video on money management, money moves. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this yet, but I promised a video and it's going to get done. Okay. So yes, I'm still in my sleepy clothes. And at this point, baby, Donald Trump is president. I don't think appearance has anything to do with anything, but clearly actions, because looking how he look and doing what he do, the hook, hell, the message is the most important. And baby, I'm here. I showed up. Okay. Step one. Here we go. Baby, I at least did my edges for you, okay? The point is, I'm here, okay? I'm going to give you the steps to begin planning for financial freedom. And it is proven to work. I've helped enough people with their finances and everything to know that, okay, this is a foolproof plan. You just got to stick with it. And I have a little cheat sheet right here so I can stay on track because, baby, I got so much going through my head. And y'all just know I love to share. Okay? I love to share. That's just what it is. So I have to put a little pump on my brakes or whatever so I can ration it out or whatever. This video will be 3 hours long. And baby, the editing. But anywho, let me get back on topic, okay? And you have to, plan with intent and stay focused and be consistent, most of all. And before I go any further, it will require discipline. So if you lack that, no, it's not the end of the world. Discipline can definitely be taught, okay? So I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. It's going to take some work. And before I go any further, it requires discipline. Okay? And if you lack that, it's not, a killer and not the end of the world. Discipline can definitely be taught and, practiced. So it would definitely require a bit more focus and, determination. I won't lie to you. So if you feel that you haven't reached that point of being tired of being broke or living check to check or stressing out when, unplanned emergencies come up that require finances and everything. If you haven't reached that yet, then okay, by all means, don't rush yourself because that never works. So if you feel like you're to that point that you want to change and have more control over your life and financial situation, then get a notepad or a dedicated notebook to this journey that you're starting right now. No, not a piece of paper that could be lost in transit. You stick it in your pocket and it ended up looking like an old receipt. You need something that you can dedicate because you're going to be writing and logging things in there that will be necessary for this journey. Okay? So, if you're still watching, kudos to you because you're well on your way to the first step. So, let me see. You may think that, okay, goals, writing down your goals or your aspirations or, your milestones, things you want to reach, like accomplishments or whatnot, may be the first thing that you need to do, but no, that is so far from the truth. That really doesn't matter right now. Okay, let me tell you why. The goals that you want to accomplish, or the milestones that you want to reach and all of that, that comes after you establish right where you are and what the issue is to go forward. So right now you have to set or start a solid foundation for the goals, accomplishments, and the milestones to stand on, because we all know when you build something on a shaky foundation. Okay, and with that being said, we're going to find out, okay, exactly where you're at with your living means. When I say that, okay, you should never be living above your means. When you're living, day-to-day expenses and everything, you should be doing what you can afford. Okay? You should be doing what you can afford. A lot of people do what they can afford to pay on. There's a difference. Let me explain if it didn't click for you. When you do what you can afford, you are not in a bind or robbing Peter to pay Paul. When you're doing something, when you do it, okay, you still level-headed and everything. You don't have any negative thoughts about why you did something, or you weren't where, okay, this money is going to come from because you use this money against that. You're not robbing Peter to pay Paul, plain and simple. When you do what you can afford to pay on, most of the time, okay, that has to do with, okay, using money that you do not have, a credit card, money that you do not have, and all you're doing is paying on things that, okay, you're currently wanting right now or whatever. But most of the time, it's not even a necessity. So the first thing I want you to do is take in your notebook or binder or whatever you're writing in, is to write down your income. Rather it be from, like, okay, mine, I have income come from everywhere, with Amazon, YouTube videos, whatever I make on TikTok, all your income, anything that you can think of your income. You write that down, tally it up, and you come up with that big grand old total number. And after you do that, you're going to, write down your expenses. Now, when I say expenses, I mean every crook and cranny that you pay for that month or monthly, even down to, okay, when I say that, i.e. nails, eyebrow waxing, okay, Netflix, mortgage, rent, everything that you pay for monthly. Not so much, okay, things, okay, spur of the moment that you don't do all year round or all the time. Just everything that you do monthly. When I say, okay, come up with a roundabout cost for groceries, okay, gas, all of that. Write every last thing down. Yeah, I know it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But believe me, you'll be so glad that you did it then. Yes, include that everyday Starbucks coffee or whatever drink that you stop and get every morning that you really don't need. Yeah, include that too. So after you've done that, if you are spending more than you're bringing in, you are definitely living above your means, and you need to pipe down and figure out a little bit of things. Like, I hope y'all can appreciate the realness. But I listen to that music. I love, when I'm working out, I listen to that Cash Doll, Cardi B, all of that. We listen and don't judge. But okay, those are some of the realest walking, okay? Love me some K. Michelle, because she pours her heart out and she's real and tells the truth. But one of the lines that sticks with me that Cash Doll says is, if you can't, don't go and buy a bag if you can't put a bag in it, okay? Let me break that down. For a lot of you that like buying the Louis and Gucci and all of those bags, and you ain't got a bag to put in there, the wrong fucking answer. That's the wrong answer. If you can't put a bag in it, then you shouldn't spend a bag on it, okay? I can put a bag in it and still don't be spending a bag on it, because for what? For what? But hey, that's neither here nor there. This is a saying that I like to say often. You ready? If you can, do. But if you can't, do what you can until you can. The end, that's all. Never haven't failed me yet. Because it is all too often that mofos try to impress people that don't really care what they have with shit that they really can't afford to buy to do the impressing. That's crazy. That's crazy work, right? I mean, you see it every day. Tell me I'm lying. But that's that on that, okay? But I say that to say this. You have to be uncomfortable for at least a year and be okay with it to be comfortable. You have to be okay with being uncomfortable for at least a year so that you can be comfortable. Okay? And I'm not talking about, okay, well, I'm not going to do this today. I mean, things that you would normally do every day, day to day, or whatever, that's really not a necessity. Yes. And I mean, you don't have to go cold turkey, but hey, that's best. Stuff that you really don't need, cut it out for a year. Do your paying off your debt and everything with that money that you are saving with stuff that you really don't need. Put that towards, okay, your debt. Things like, okay, Netflix bill, okay, your nails and stuff. But if you usually get them long, the longer the length, the more the money. Cut down on things that you really don't need. And it's a whole lot that people will swear they need, but you really don't need. Before all of this stuff started coming out and everything, we were doing fine. All of these gadgets and stuff being sold and everything, our mothers, parents, and everything did fine with, none of this. I mean, of course, content creation and stuff wasn't there and everything, and you need the cameras and the special high-tech phones or whatnot. But a lot of things that people have today, you really don't need it. Because, I know I don't need a whole lot of stuff that I have, but I have it for the convenience because it makes my life easier. Like, okay, I have the censored soap dispensers, the soap dispensers in the showers or whatever. You get the hotel experience when you come here, baby. But hey, I can. So I do. You see where that came in? Ooh, okay. But it's a whole lot of people out there that will judge what I just said, and they can't. How you gonna judge on something? I can do that. I'm good. My bills are paid. Okay? But it be the people that are living check to check or don't have a plan or can't get their shit together that like to give their 2 cents on what I'm doing. What I eat don't make you shit. My bills are paid. Like, you worrying about the wrong thing. Like I said in a video the other day, like, it is saddening how much people entertain the wrong shit. If people entertained their life and planning in their life the way they entertain and be involved and be all up in everybody else's business, everybody would probably be doing great. But that's not the case. Because, all of that little stuff or whatever that you can eliminate or whatever to build up, that's where the debt comes in. You use all of that money that you would have spent, but you really didn't spend because, okay, you have a plan and you're going to, pipe down so you can go forward that plan to be financially free. You use that money towards the debt that you're paying down or whatnot. Now, if you don't have any debt, then I found that weird because if you're watching this video, I'm not sure why you're watching this video because I have never helped anyone or talked to anybody about, okay, becoming financially free and everything, and they didn't have any debt, any type of debt. Because I damn sure started off with debt, and then I made a plan. But hey, if you're just watching to watch the video, then hey, thanks for the support. But back to the people that I'm focusing on. You set a plan to pay off that debt because you really can't save with debt. I don't care. You can't save with debt because it don't matter how much you putting to the side, you still drawing interest paying money to somebody that you really wouldn't be paying if you didn't have the debt. which is being wasteful and wasting money. So no, you can't save in debt. You might be saving, but it's not really saving because you're still wasting money that you're paying on interest. Unless you have a interest-free loan of some sort. And where they doing that at now, I don't know. Let me know down there in the comments because, baby, I haven't seen any in a couple of years. So again, if you're watching this and you don't have any debt, maybe you just need to get more serious about living in your means and budgeting and whatnot, so you won't be depending on that for your current expenses or whatnot, where a check is just that, and it'll just be okay, more money, which is financial freedom. So I'm not sure exactly how long this video will be, but I don't want it to be a whole long video because some of you have, you know, a little bit of work to do. And like I said, I'm going to make this an ongoing thing. So I'll have it inside of a playlist. So my next video is most definitely probably going to be on the actual plan. And I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. Okay, conquering my goals. So it'll be the steps actually to start taking as far as, okay, with credit and whatnot to move forward. So when it is completed, it will be linked up here. If it's not available yet, that means I haven't done it yet and I haven't posted yet. But when it does get posted, I'll link it up here and in the description maybe. So if you've reached this far in this video, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you got some type of end. So for some reason my camera turned off, so let me be snappy about closing this out. If you've got any insight off of what was discussed in this video, then hey, you're on your way. Stick to it. And what I always say is be you and just live. Make the money, don't let it make you. See you on the next one.
Bills paid, rent paid, nails did, hair slayed.